How to Crochet the Garden Party Afghan, Part 2 of 4. You're invited to the garden party. Welcome to Good Knit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches. There are directions in the pattern. To get your pattern, click on the link in the description below. Today's garden party video, we're working on part 2, which are these vines here and this outward border right outside of the bloom. So you're going to need contrast C and D. In our last video, we finished rounds 1 through 3, and we're ready to add on the vines and make it a more square setup. And then we'll be adding on some double crochet for another accent going around. So we're going to grab our contrast C and make a slip knot. And we'll be attaching this on. And we're going to go right into the very top of where one petal was joined together. It's a very specific spot there. And it's not the chain, but it's where it was joined before. So just going to slip it all the way through to our new color. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to slip stitch right back into where we were, and that's going to create a loop, and that is a corner loop right there. Okay, and then we're going to chain 5 again, and we'll go around and create a vine. So we're going to finish up these 5, and that vine's going to attach to the top of the next petal, that join there. So this round we strictly go into the petal. Just slip that stitch in, and we've created this little vine, and we're going to do that 2 more times in the top of these petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go in the next vine, slip that stitch. All right, and do 1 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and go into the next join, and this is where we want to create a corner. Okay, so it's on the 4th petal down. You've already done 4, and now you're going to create another one of those loops to make a corner, and just chain 5, 3, 4, and 5, and slip that stitch at the same place that you just slipped before. And there we go. And that created our new little corner loop. And now you're just going to repeat making those 5 chains, and on the 4th one each time you're going to be making another corner. Just all the way down. All right, so continue making your corners, go all the way around, and I'll meet you back up after you've chained the last 5, and we'll join it together. See you soon. Okay, so to complete round 4, we just got to take this and slip stitch in the base of that first loop we created. So just slip that on, and then we need to work to the top of this loop here. So you're just going to slip stitch around to the top, and just go right into that chain there. Just make sure that you're not going into the chain space, but you're actually going into the chain. I'm going to slip 1 and slip 2, and you really should slip 3 to get to the top part. If you've missed the first one and you jumped up, that's okay too. You're just really trying to get to the middle, the top of that chain there. The set of 5 chains, and we're going to chain up 5 more, and we'll make 1 more loop right on top of this, and then you will slip it into the very top, and you can use that chain space to slip it. Okay, so they're just right on top of each other, and then now we want to chain another one, which is another vine that's going to jump over to the middle of the vine that you created on the last round. So we're just chaining 5, and then go right into the middle of this vine, and here we're actually going to single crochet. So we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops and we got a single crochet. Now chain 5 again and make another vine, and you're going to hop over to the middle of the next vine that you created. So that's that chain 5 space, single crochet, chain 5 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet into that vine. And then when you get to the corners, of course, you're going to chain 5 again because we want to jump over to that, and we want to make another corner again, but we're going to be slipping those stitches. It just has a better look to it to slip them rather than a single crochet. So just go right into that chain 5 space, slip the stitch, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, slip the stitch, give it some more yarn here. And we created that corner loop. And now we're just going to chain 5 and repeat what we've done before, going into the middle of the next chain right there and single crochet. So pull up some yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so you've created a second corner loop there. You've got your first and second, and you're just going to go all the way around and join back up at the end where we did our first loop. Okay, we'll meet you back there. All right, so we're going to connect this at the base of where our corner loop is. You can just slip stitch right into that bottom. And now we just need to cut our yarn here. We're going to be moving on to the next color. Go ahead and just pull that on through. Okay, up until the point, if you've had a solid color, you haven't had to change where your yarn placement is, but in both the solid and the multicolor, you're going to start in this loop right after the corner. So go ahead and take your contrast D and make a slip knot, and we're going to fasten it on to that little vine or loop right after the corner loop. So that's that chain 5 space, just pull that on through. And now we're going to chain 2, which is going to count as a DC or double crochet. And we're going to make 3 double crochets in that first vine. So it's actually going to be 4 double crochets counting your chain stitch. So we're going to yarn over, insert in the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And we need another one here. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. We've got the 4th. Pull loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and whoops, yarn over and pull through 2. And then we need to chain 1. And we move on to the next vine here. Get our little tail out of there. We can weave that in later. And we'll just double crochet 4 more times into this next vine here. That's 1, and then 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll chain 1 after this. All right, so we've got our first and second one, and we're going to keep repeating along until we get to the corner here. So we've got 2 more of those, and then we need to do something a little bit different at our corner loop. So continue double crocheting 4, chaining 1 across, and we'll get to this corner here. Don't forget that chain after the set of 4 double crochets. 2, 3, and the 4th one, chain 1, and now we are ready for the corner. And just go right into that corner loop here. See right there. And it's just going to cover up that green. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in the corner here. 1 and 2. And then chain 2. 1, 2, and now 2 more double crochets in the corner. It's 1 and 2, and chain 1. All right, and now we want to double crochet in that corner again. So you've got that main stitch pattern going where you've got the 4 and then the 4 that are in the corners with the 2 chains in the middle of those. So just continue all the way around. Pause your video and meet me back up for that beginning chain. We'll connect it. All right, so we're at the end here. We've made our 2 double crochets, chain 1, and now we just want to connect it into the second chain. Go right up to the top of that chain and just slip stitch that in there. All right, pull it all the way through, and now we can pull up a loop. Go ahead and cut or break your yarn, and that'll get woven in later on. And you are ready to move on to the next round and next video. And that's where we're going to work a double cluster round and also a half double crochet. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed that part of the crochet along, and for the next video, stay tuned or click down below to the description for your links. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.